Hello everyone, it's DickJuber, and today I'm going to teach you how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube with just your one hand. In this video, I'm just going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube with your one hand. The upcoming videos will cover how to get the fast in the same. So if you don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube with your normally, so you need to learn it first. You can learn it from any YouTube tutorial, or I'll make it if you want me to. So solving a cube with one hand is same as solving it with two hands. The technique is just same, the steps are also same, but like you just have one hand to use. So it's a bit different than usual, but you can do it really fast. So you need if you use same, you can use the same method as you use for your two-handed solving, but you just need to make up a turning style for yourself by turning with just one hand. So if you haven't tried already turning Rubik's Cube with your one hand, you need to first try yourself how you can turn the puzzle by using your different fingers, and how you can grip it. And many people confuses that which hand they should use. You should normally use the hand which is not your normal hand. If you are righty, you should use your left hand. If you are lefty, you should use your right hand. I am righty, so I use my left hand because I find it more comfortable. I can't turn a puzzle from my right hand. I just can't turn it from my right hand, but with the left one I can turn it really fast and can solve it in around 20 seconds. So you should first try yourself that from which hand you are more comfortable to turn. If you are comfortable with the left hand, then you are on a slight more advantage from the right ones, because you can use all the normal algorithms which are, because from the left hand you can do the R and U moves pretty easily from your pinky and the index finger, but from the right hand you can do the L and U moves pretty easily. I can't do it because I just don't practice. So if you use from the right hand, you will need to transfer your all the algorithms from the R and U to the L and U. The T palm you usually don't do like this, you will have to learn to do it from here. I don't know how to do it. So if I'll teach you, I myself use the left hand, so I'll teach you the basics from here, how you can turn the puzzle. So let's get to it. So first let's discuss how you should hold the puzzle, because it is really important the way you hold it. You will not able to turn it unless you hold it the correct way. So the way I hold the puzzle is that I put my thumb over here to this spot, so that I hold all these four pieces, and I then put my middle finger over the back doing the same, in the same spot, and also my ring finger. Now I have left my pinky and my index, which are enough to turn the R and U moves, which are basically the moves which you will be needing to solve the puzzle. So let's cover how you do the R and U moves. So let's start with the easiest moves of all. So if you hold it like this, the most easiest one of them is the R move. R, you can do it by your pinky pushing this side. You can do a R pretty easily, so you can practice it doing quickly. So after R, the next serious move is U prime. So U prime is the like as equivalent to R in its easiness. So you can just do it by your index finger, pushing this side over here. You can do it pretty quickly. Or you can do U2 flicks by this index and then following by your middle finger. You can do this pretty quickly as well. So after R and U prime, you need to do R prime and U. So these two are pretty like complex, as you can say, but you can become familiar with them after a bit of practice. So first let me teach you how to do a R prime. So there are two ways to do a R prime, either pushing like this way. I personally don't use this way, so I'm not familiar with it. Pushing like this piece over here, and the second way is to bring your pinky over here to this spot and then pushing it back. This can be done with quite a practice. You need to learn to get your pinky over here and then make it push back. So R prime can also be done quickly, and if you practice enough you can like get really familiar with it. So next up, U. So U are is also done in two ways. First, like pushing this. I use it sometimes, not much. Like you can do it quickly because your finger don't need to travel like here, so you can do it much quicker. The second way is to bring your index finger over here just like a pinky and then push it back. I use this way to U with my index finger. I find it much better than the back one. You need to practice for it because like you need to practice how to bring your index over here and then push it just like your pinky. So when you will be able to learn it, you can do it fairly enough. So like you can like perform the R and U moves by R prime and U to practice your turning. So this was the way how you turn the R and U moves. So next up we move to the L moves. L moves can be done like if you are holding this and you do need to L move. So usually what I do is I rotate it in this way and do it just the way as U and then like L U. So I do it in this way, L U L prime and L. So if you need to like if L is needed only as like first move, then you can like put your thumb over here in this and the back finger over here and then like do the L and then continue with the R and U. So L can be done as same as U just by rotating. So next up F is a bit of like complex move because like you cannot just I usually do F by gripping the cube with my index and my pinky, and the only finger which is left is my thumb. So I can do F prime by this and F by this or by this. Both are very normal. So F prime, F. So this is the way you can do F by gripping your cube like this. This is the way you will grip your cube, two fingers over the back, the index in the top and the pinky to the bottom, and then you can do the F and the F prime. The F prime will be much easier because like you can just do it like this, and the F you will need to like your thumb will be needing to travel a distance. So this is how you do F and F prime. So B can be done like in the same way as U. You can rotate like this and then do B and B prime as the same way as U, or if you don't need to rotate, you can just like you can just hold it from here and do B. You can re-grip, but that's not a better way. So usually you don't need B moves. So if you need there is some algorithm or you need an F12 pair to solve with B moves. but it's better to usually rotate, but if you don't, then you can just like do this and do a B and then move back. So B is usually done like this. Now up to the D. D moves are pretty easy. You just move your thumb over here, like to these two, so that this layer can easily be moved, and your middle finger over here and your index to the top. So now you can do your D moves with your ring finger, D and D prime, like these, pushing to the back. You may not be able to see this, like pushing it to the back. This can how you can do D prime and D by like just normally, and if you want to do D2, you can do a ring and then pinky following. So like, so this is how you do D, D prime and D2. So these were all the basic turns. So now let's see how you can use them to solve your cube with one hand. So now let's learn how you can use these moves to perform a one-handed solve. So let's scramble this cube up, and I'll show you how you can use the moves I showed you to solve a Rubik's cube. So if you use the CFOP method, you can solve it the way I will show you, because I use CFOP to solve both two-handed and one-handed. So I'll make the white cross, or let me inspect the yellow one, can be easy as well. I'll probably go for the white one. So here, like, you can make the cross. I planned it, I'll keep it in the bottom. Usually you can keep it anywhere. You can also keep it in the top, because it's easier to solve it with R and U moves rather than D and like R moves. So I normally keep it in top. So in this case, let's also keep it in the top. I'll keep it in the top. So the orange piece is here, so I'll insert the green piece and then move it over here, and then I'll rotate to like kind of insert to make it the R and U moves. So I'll insert blue and move it, align everything, and then do an R2. I'll immediately rotate. Then I'll see this pair. So I like, in this case you can see that we need L and U moves to solve it. So I'll rotate it like this way, so this turns into a R and U moves solution. So I'll solve it. I'll like pair them up and then rotate back and rotate here, and then I'll insert it in the front. So now I'll probably go for this pair. This can be solved with R and U moves. So I solve it. Now to insert it, I'll again rotate it in this way, so that we don't need to like solve it in the L axis. So now this can be solved with R and U moves, with U prime, R and U. Now we solve it. So I'll rotate back. So now I can solve this pair by like using R and U moves only. R prime, U2, R2, U, R prime. So this way I'll solve it. So now I'll rotate and solve this pair with R and U moves only. Now only all edges are oriented, so I can either solve it by like in the normal way, or I can I'll probably solve it from here, because I'll preserve that block. Now I get a J A pump. So this pump usually needs R and L and U moves, R, L and U moves. So I'll do R prime, U. To do L here, I'll just like rotate a bit, like only some degrees, and use the index finger to move the L up, because we don't need to rotate like fully, because there is no need. And then here I'll rotate full to like shift it into U prime and R2 move. And this is how we can use these moves to solve a 3x3. So let me show you a speed solve, like how you what I do while solving a 3x3 with one hand. so that you can like get an idea to how to solve the cube with one hand. So let me inspect first. You can inspect with both hands obviously. I'll probably go for the yellow cross. So let's start. Cross is done. I'll rotate and then like solve this pair, solve this one, solve this here, OL PL square. Wow. So this was how you can solve 3x3 one-handed with like using the moves I showed you. So there's one more thing I forgot to show, like how you can do wide R, wide moves. So wide R can be done like moving your thumb to these two blocks area and your middle finger to here, and now you can use your ring finger and pinky to like, I usually use the ring finger to do the wide arm moves and the index to the U moves. So I did the OLL with these two fingers only. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment area and I'll try to respond it. If you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. The next, like, I am making this the OH series, so the next video will be how to improve your one-handed skills and get better times using one hand. So stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching. This is DCuber signing off.